Hey guys, welcome back to First Time Playthroughs. Today we're going to be playing Ty The Tasmanian Tiger, which is definitely one of my favorite games. Shadow here has never played it,
No,
right?
I have not. I've never played this before. This is my very first time playthrough.
You don't want to switch anything.
Okay, I was just going through and checking anyways, but this is my very first time playthrough on First Time Playthroughs, Ty The Tasmanian Tiger. This is a game series that I don't really know much of anything about, like, at all.
3.
Oh. Sorry. Well, I did game 2, so... Yeah, I don't know anything about Ty, like, at all. I remember seeing advertisements for Ty 1 and Ty 2 in gaming magazines back in the early to mid-2000s, whenever these games were first coming out. Because this was PS2, GameCube, Xbox era, which is coming up on almost 20 years ago at this point, which is fucking insane. But, yeah, I've never seen anything Ty-related except for the couple of minutes that I've watched you play the game.
Yep.
So I don't know any of the characters, don't know any of the levels, nothing.
I'm gonna help you out. Ready?
Well, that's Ty.
That's Ty.
Okay, so now that we know who the blue one is, who's the orange guy?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm it. Catch me if you can.
They're Australian.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
I'll get help.
Thanks, fam. Is Ty a silent protagonist? Or does he talk?
You'll see.
Ooh, it glows.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
I don't know what a
It's
bunyip
time
is.
you knew the truth.
G'day, mate.
Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
Ooh, are those the MacGuffins of the game?
What the fuck is a MacGuffin?
Like, just, you know, your stock collectible, the objective you're trying to get to win.
I guess.
Like in Sonic, it's the Chaos Emeralds! Or,
Don't bring that shit in here.
Or in Mario,
At-
it's the
look.
Power Stars, yeah? Is that a penis head guy?
No. Don't ruin this for me.
I'm not ruining it, I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing. This is my blind reaction.
That is Boss Cass.
Is he a
That is, I'm pretty sure that's Sly. Maybe.
Sly Cooper's in this game?
Maybe it's not Sly. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't fucking
So, what exactly species are they supposed to be?
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. You
Well,
tell me.
no, I know that, but what are the other ones supposed to be? Like, what's that one supposed to be? Is he
That?
supposed to be a Tasmanian tiger, too?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe it was a different breed of tiger. I mean, I was just asking. Is she a Tasmanian tiger, or is she a different breed of tiger, too?
They're all Tasmanian tigers.
Okay, well,
Jesus
I wasn't,
Christ.
I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure. Is he a chicken or a turkey or what? Or a buzzard? He's a buzzard.
That is Boss Cass.
He's a buzzard, right? Fascinating. So I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's going on right now. Is that like a portal to another dimension? And those were the 5 MacGuffins. Okay.
They're the 5 talisman. And they're scattered throughout the world, obviously. And that was
Those
Ty's
brave
family.
few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He
Fascinating.
must be stopped at all costs.
Those are frills,
It's up to
by the way.
you to find
Okay.
the talismans before he does.
It's up to me
They're
to
like-
save my family.
Like the main...
Is that D. Bradley Baker?
Maury? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what
That's
just
gotta be
happened.
D. Bradley Baker.
I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... That's when you showed up.
Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum
Maybe.
adventure
I don't know.
ahead of
Maybe
you,
it's not, but it
Reckon.
sounds awfully close to him if it's not. That's like...
I'd rather be at home
It
watching the
is-
footy, But I tell you what, you do the adventuring, and I'll
Stig
help you out where I
Wemyss?
can.
Nice.
Is that the right game? Okay,
Yes.
they just sound close to D. Bradley Baker then. Because I kept hearing like a slightly different number 4.
Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the
Oh,
way,
boy.
whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away.
So is he like Horigabora, basically?
You can talk to me.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Great, so I'm gonna avoid him at all costs then.
No, he actually, for first-time players who are doing their first-time playthrough, he will help you out and give you good tips and shit. I don't really think he's annoying. I like him.
Okay.
So, I will say that obviously this game came out fucking, 2002 or something like that? Fucking, maybe? A long time ago, regardless. And it wasn't 2002. What the fuck? When did it come out? Let me just...
It was definitely the early to mid 2000s.
2002, I was absolutely correct.
Okay.
Holla. Anyways, so it came out in 2002, and the graphics were superb.
Yeah, these...
So, okay, this is currently on the Switch, and it is a remaster?
It's a remaster, not a remake, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a remaster, and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger HD. But as you can see by the cutscenes, those clearly were not fixed at all. I've been playing this on my own a little bit, obviously because, I've played it several times before. And on my own, I'm currently doing 100% playthrough, and that's what this will be, of course. But yeah, I've noticed that, for a remaster, you would think some things would be better, but they're not. So,
G'day, Julius.
along the way,
Now, if I just reroute these wires to... I said,
I like
"G'day,
him.
mate.
Who, the koala guy?
yeah, that's Julius.
Okay.
I didn't see you there.
I didn't see you either.
Last minute adjustment.
So basically what he's going to tell you is,
Must be Ty.
you must be Ty.
So,
Right.
You'll hear that a lot. Struth, g'day mate, g'day, that kind of
Is the key to finding
stuff.
the talisman.
So, what your main objective is,
It's quite simple.
overall, is obviously looking for the talismans. But, to get further within the game and stuff like that, you'll be looking for, if you look to the left of the screen, right there, the bluish, green, and pink things, Cosmo and Wanda ink slick, but we'll let it go.
And thunder eggs
Those are called Thunder Eggs.
powering the
And once you get so far in some of like the little worlds or levels, that you'll see soon, you can, if you collect a certain amount of them, I believe this one is like 17, when you get a certain amount of them, then it takes you to another world, or you get like new ranks and stuff like that. Strike me lucky. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I absolutely love this game. I used to play this all the time with my little sister Gabby, and
reasonable question.
it was awesome.
I've
Do you want to put this down?
portals to
Oh shit,
lead
she may
Ty
be.
to areas rich with them.
Yeah, she
Of
might be
course,
going
they
to
weren't
it.
just
Yeah.
flying all over the place.
So
Yeah.
what are your first impressions? Like before you go into a portal and you start like through the levels and everything, you can turn around and go explore like the
As resourceful as
overworld, I would say. Yeah, but there will be things that you're going to be looking for. There's going to be like these little like scales. Off the top of my head, I don't exactly remember what they do, but you can use them for something. So, okay, if you press the minus sign, we're at Rainbow Cliffs, and then you can see that there are 25 scales at
Yeah.
the top, or shells, scales, whatever.
Shells, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe they're skills. I don't know. What do they do?
I don't currently remember off the top of my head,
Okay.
but okay. So,
Alright, so
go back to Rainbow Cliffs.
Yeah.
So you see the little picture frame.
Yeah.
You'll see. I don't know if you remember me playing, but there will be certain see-through hidden boxes that are, transparent boxes that you can kind of see they have like a blue hue to them. And you'll see them randomly spaced out throughout the game. And every level has a certain amount that you're supposed to collect. At this point in time, as you're starting out, it is really hard to find these boxes most of the time, simply because they are transparent. But later on in the game, you will get a boomerang that will help you. So as of right now, you start out with the boomerang, and it's just one. But we will see as time goes on how things go. Okay. So looking at this screen, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Top left is your lives. And I believe it's separated into quarters. There's 4 quarters. So, like in Spyro, you'll see, you'll kill animals to get dragonflies. Or butterflies. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so it's really cool. You'll find, little slices of pie. Cute little things. Underneath that, I already explained the scales, shells, whatever the fuck. The 5 talisman, you'll see that. Going from the top left down. And the bottom left. Those are bilbies. I have always called them bilbies. If they are called something else, that fucking sucks for y'all, because I'm going to call them bilbies.
Okay.
Bottom middle is your pictures.
Yeah.
Whatever. Bottom right, that is the thunder eggs. So that's how they look right now. When they show this, it's a little weird, because when you start collecting the thunder eggs, you'll be like, what the fuck? Those don't look like that. It'll all make sense. That's how much time you've played. And then you'll see the golden wheels. Those are called cogs.
Yeah.
And every level has them. I think you might be able to find them in the overworld. If not, I think you just find them in the portals. In top right is opals.
Okay.
And every single level has a certain amount. So it's a lot like Spyro in that sense, where you have to collect a certain amount. And then you'll see this big dome. And at the end of the level, you'll see it. And you'll go up to it. And you'll press the action button, and they will go into this dome, and then you'll get a thunder egg for it.
Okay.
So
one thing I know about this game after watching you is there's a bunch of different skins you can use.
Yeah.
The way I'm going to do the skins is basically every time we start a new recording session, I'm going to switch the skins. So maybe it's an obvious way of making it. How do I just... Oh, press X to enter. Okay. It might make it a little obvious on where our cuts are in terms of parts and recording sessions and whatnot, but I figured that's the best way to show off as many of the skins as possible. If we get too close to the end and I haven't shown off all of them yet, I'll switch a little bit faster, but yeah, so for this part I'm still going to use, or for this session I'm going to use the regular skin, and the next time we record, I'll be switching to a different one, because I figure that's really cool. That's a really cool detail I noticed. I will say right off the bat, this just seems like your typical 3D platformer. So, I've played plenty of other games like Mario 64 and Banjo and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and stuff like that. So, I definitely know my collectathons, so I shouldn't have too much trouble adapting to this game. Really, it's just I'm mostly going to be comparing it to those other games and see what it does better, what it might do, what could be improved upon. I mean, I know this is the first game and it got 3 other sequels, so some of the issues I may end up eventually having with this game might have been fixed in 2, 3, or 4. So, again, I'm completely unfamiliar with the series and don't know much of anything, so I'm going in completely blind here. But I guess to start, I'm going to be getting these. I will say he controls alright. He's very loose, which I don't have an issue with. I actually prefer a character to be loose rather than stiff, which is probably why I like Shadow the Hedgehog so much more than Sonic 06. But I don't know, it takes a little getting used to. I can definitely tell this is an older game, not just because of the graphics, but just the way it feels right now. Go ahead.
There you go. That is your first thunder egg.
Oh, okay.
71 more to go.
Hey, that's nothing.
Right. But, so yeah. So as you can see by what I meant, like, when you look at the picture that it showed for Thunder Eggs, how it's got the different colors, you're kind of like, what the fuck? You know, like, why does it look like that? Over time, I believe that you can get, like, blue ones, green ones, so that's where the different colors come in.
Okay. But they're all worth one, right? The color's just an aesthetic thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so. They don't really mean anything.
Okay.
Behind...
I think it's a load of bull dust.
I
You almost
lost,
said bullshit.
I lost his name. Anyways, so your checkpoints, you know, I'm going to compare this a lot to Spyro because relative time things. Okay. There can be some comparisons. The little jumpy guys, they don't do anything. They're just part of the background, which I think is like a cool effect because, you know, you don't always need something to kill, and you don't want a stagnant environment, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they just kind of add that little extra piece. So the outhouse is your checkpoint.
Okay.
So you'll be like running by things, and you hear the and that's your checkpoint, and it just looks like an outhouse. So if you die, no big deal. You'll go back to your last outhouse, and I think it's really funny because there you can see where it is. And if you die and you come out of the outhouse, he'll go ah. It's really cute, really cute. I don't know. There's a frill. I
assume those are like the basic enemies of the
yeah,
game.
that's what I was saying earlier. They're the basic enemies.
So, how do these... Do I have to aim, or did they like automatically lock on to the closest enemy? How does the boomerang work?
Okay, so the boomerang...
Okay, boomerang.
Delete yourself. So, hold on. Before you go all willy-nilly and stuff. So, the boomerang, for the most part, just kind of does its own thing. When you're in a very close vicinity, it will lock on.
What does this magnet do? Does it draw projectile or?
It will draw things to you.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so that is a Bilby. Let's see how he pronounces it.
Struth.
So before you... Bilby, hell yeah! So before you free him, I want you to go off a little bit, and I want you to listen to the sound that it makes, because you have to find 5 in every level. And did you hear that? He obviously does a lot better than I do. But yeah, when you are in like a close vicinity of them, they'll make that noise, and it's a lot easier for you to try to locate them, because some levels are more complex than this one. This is just 2 up. This is your basic one. So they're kind of like, it's your easy go around showing you how to do everything. Back to where you got...
I'm gonna go back and get him now.
Yeah, that's fine. The boomerang does not work on him. So, yeah, you'll have to bite it and free him.
Alright, and yeah, just to point out to all you guys, since we haven't gone over... Well, there's one of those cogs. To go over his moveset from what I figured out, and if there are other moves you get later on, please don't tell me. Right now, basic jump, no double jump. Some games do have a double jump, others don't. He's got the boomerang attack, which is on Y. He's got the chomp attack, which is on X. The only thing I don't like about this attack is his like moving forward. This is something that I have an issue with in Sonic Heroes as well. Another Sonic comparison. But Omega or Knuckles, when they do attack, they move forward, and I feel like that might screw me over later on.